Hello everyone and welcome to ThreeArrowVideos podcast number 2. There I, Prying Expert, and Mr. Extract, stop gasping, are going to talk about video games and stuff. And you can just start with your game.
Okay. Yeah, well, okay. So, as you heard, this is Red River Operation Flashpoint.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, well, we heard it from you.
Oh.
True story. Before I start the gameplay, I just wanted to say the AIs in this game are complete stupid. To start with, it's probably Codemaster's best game. Have you played Dirt 3?
Was that made by Codemasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Dirt 3. I like that more than this, but I'm not into car games or so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great game, but I really like this game. It's a very nice game, so that's why I rate it as probably the best Codemasters game. I'll rest my case.
I did actually like Colin McRae too. I think they made that. That was a great game on that time.
That was game.
What?
Never mind. As you can see, it's a first-person shooter game, and it's a very tactical game. It's not fast gameplay. You can pretty much just slow things down and play it on your free time when you're like have time over and doesn't have any homework to do or work to do. And a thing I want to complain at already is quite too long waiting times. As you can see, the AI is still stupid, and
they're too realistic, so they don't listen to you and just go like, "I'm gonna kill everyone," or what?
Yeah. Yeah. They try to make it as realistic as possible. That's why they don't listen to you.
Yep.
No, yeah, that's not really fact, but it's just because they failed. Anyway, the waiting times are a bit too long. I know it's a strategy game, tactical game, as I said before, but still, they're dragging out on the running times and sitting in the car having sound on, looking at your friends, scary. And the radio, as you can see me turning it down, they are spamming the radio all the time. So
is it like me on Counter-Strike Source?
I don't know, like the bots on full radio and a bit more.
On Counter-Strike Source.
Like, bleeding, I'm going to save him. And they all yell at different things. I think. See, I don't really find a storyline in this game. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm just naive.
I think there are operations and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like do the thing, nothing more. The next thing I wanted to talk about is freedom, and that is why I said that storyline. Even though it's quite much freedom, there isn't too much. You have to do the things you have to do, but you can be wherever you want. So it's a bit complicated to tell.
Yeah.
If you want freedom, I guess you can just run away from the zone and get hated and kill your friends, but that won't do you any good because you'll just lose.
They try to kill you if you run out of the zone?
What? No, I don't. I think you can run quite far away before you get, like, come back to the battle zone.
Okay.
Sorry. They're quite good graphics actually, but I think it could be less demanding on your processor and graphic card if they'd made it more compatible. And like the graphics are good, but the texture aren't. So, and the blending between two textures are quite bad too. Like you can see on example these walls and the grass under it. It doesn't really blend. Also, I guess they could make it less laggy. I mean, I think I got on some settings on high, like the textures I think are on high, and still, I'm a bit disappointed at the graphics, but it's a great game. No else. Um, well, it's quite Hollywood style, with the bullets being green and red and explosive bullets, and when you throw a nade, it becomes quite a big explosion. I wanted to show you what I mean with explosion.
Okay.
So I said it practical. Also, the menu and controls are terribly overcomplicated. I mean, I don't even know the controls for throwing a nade, and I played this game for 3 levels, I think. The levels are quite far. There's like multiple places you're going to be in one level, whatever. And the menu is weird because you have to, in the start menu, you select what class you're going to be and what weapons you're going to be. Like, you can't select it between 2 missions. You have to actually exit the game, I think. Maybe I haven't experimented too much with it. And the controls are just weird in comparison with any present, any new FPS games, what I can say.
What are the classes in this game?
Yeah, I think it's a sniper, assault. That's like
The usual stuff.
yeah, rifle person, and I'm a sniper, as you can see.
Rifleman.
And there's exactly. And there's 2 more. They're quite much like assault, but I think one is more close range and one is something else. I didn't even check.
What are you playing right now?
Yeah, I just said that. I play like a snipers.
Oh.
It's like an ACOG site, I think. It is, right? Yeah.
Maybe not ACOG because there isn't any light red.
Yeah,
Sort
but
of thing
I've
in.
seen this. I'm not the expert at weapons no, I'm no way expert in weapons. I know a bit because I play this FPS games quite a lot.
Yeah.
But if I say wrong, don't blame me and don't scream at your computer. It's unnecessary because we can't hear you. And it takes a while to get used to the game style. Like, this is a weird thing when you shoot at a person straight at it and you have to shoot a bit over him, to the left actually. Even though there's no gravity. So that's a bit unbalanced, I think. The hit markers, the hit detection is quite unbalanced, and it's quite an easy game if you're tactical. So there's like no person can see you from down there, so they won't kill you. So if you're a sniper, it's really easy to play.
Yeah.
Maybe in these first 3 levels, maybe, but in the rest of them, no. I guess maybe not. They're easy. I haven't come that far yet. So what would you say about this game, Prime?
I only played it once and I haven't gotten so far, and so I can't really tell much about the game, but I did like the graphics a little, but it gets kinda boring.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite
And
nice.
and I also got
fast.
stuck in a helicopter.
Yeah, there's so many bugs in this game. It would be great if they
There's
could patch
more?
it a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of
Because
bugs.
I like
like
to
when
the-
you but when you lay down, you aim. Sometimes if you like someone goes to you, aim goes straight up in the sky, and you can't go lower than 90 degrees in angle. So it's quite bugged.
I just saw. Did you get healed there or something?
Yeah, you can call the persons. It's a tactical game, so you can order your AI, and you can make them heal you. But they
I
won't
didn't
heal
know
you
that.
if you don't order them. So
That's kinda stupid.
yeah,
I'm dying
just-
here, help me!
yeah, I've played this with the audio, and they said like, help me, or something like that. It didn't help me until I said like, corpse man. See, there I had to make him help his friend. So the AIs aren't the best. I think they are one of the biggest things that should be updated in the next version. Also some unbalanced stuff. Here I have to call my teammates, and so there's no other review you have on it, like looking back when you played it or looking at the screen right now.
I seriously don't remember shit about this game so much, but I could play it sometime maybe again, but
I mean, it's a quite relaxing game, even though
Yeah.
it's 4. I mean, you can take it cool and shoot people,
yeah.
and you get very bored when you're running around. That's for sure.
I can see that you're like looking up and down and
Yeah, looking at the nature, shooting my friends. Maybe I should not spoil anything. my review on it. It's a really cool game. Only buy it if you got the time for it, like Oblivion or another the Elder Scrolls game, because okay.
You're really nice
They
to them.
Yeah. So if you got the time, I recommend you to buy it. And if you're into these tactical games and not want to rush people like you do on other FPS games quite often, so maybe there's a demo in this game. If so, you can see it in the comment section below, and it will link the Steam store link also. And now you can start.
I'm going to talk about Batman Arkham Asylum, and I don't know if Extract can see my screen right now. Could you?
It's really, yeah, I can.
Okay, good. So, Batman Arkham Asylum is an kind of action adventure stealth game by Rocksteady Studios, and the storyline takes place in Gotham City. No, I mean Arkham Asylum. But of course it is in Gotham City, but that's not important. And as you see here, Batman is taking Joker to the prison because he's done something very terrible to some persons, probably.
You
But
know the
yeah, Joker kinda wanted to go to jail so he could like unleash all the criminals in the jail and like take over a place. It was very set up because Harley Quinn was in the control center of this facility. And look at his face. He has a really big chin in this game and all that, but I think it's kinda the point in this game. And sorry if everything is kinda slow, but the recording kinda got slow when I recorded. I don't know. And here is one of the bosses that you're meeting in the game. He's quite annoying actually.
like a beast.
Yeah, he's Killer Croc, half crocodile beast. Half
Are you going to
human
kill him
beast.
now, or?
No, he is actually one of the persons in jail. As you see, he has handcuffs on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
So are you going to see him later in the game because he's in the jail?
Yeah, because Joker releases him and he gets kinda in the tunnels, and then Batman gets in the tunnels and then Killer Croc wants to kill him. Kinda makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, I can understand.
here's one of the things I didn't like in the game. It was Commissioner Gordon. He's kinda I don't know, he looks kinda strong and all that, but he's in the comics and all that. I think it was kinda a bit smaller, like smaller hands and yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is the part where Joker beats the guards and start setting the things up. It gets kinda out of chaos directly.
But the Batman kind of understand that it would happen, right?
Yeah, because he suspected that Joker like just didn't fight back or something. Just as you see here, he starts fighting back actually because he wants to take over the control panel there. And
Yeah.
as you see there, boom, goes the dynamite. And this game is for PS3 and Xbox and PC, thank God, because I love this game on the PC. By some reason I have played the console version actually, and I didn't really like it because I don't know, kinda just ruined the feeling of it, at least for me. And here are some twin thugs and some other douche with a half brain or something. When I say
They look
half
quite
brain,
the same.
yeah, they have like open brains that are, I don't know how to explain it actually because I'm Swedish.
Like, what you mean? Maybe you can explain it a bit.
Not actually. They have like this. You can, if you see very closely, you can see they have some kind of long scar around their head, and that means they have their brain sawed off and then like put the head back together or something. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those thugs which I didn't like either because, well, it just, I don't understand why they all look the same.
Maybe it's a twin prison.
What?
they get all bullied if they want.
Inception quote. I don't know.
Maybe they get all bullied if they were in a real prison.
The combo, you get a lot of combos in this game. You can like beat them up in slow motion and all that cool stuff. And I think Batman Arkham City is coming on Saturday, 21st October or something. Yeah.
So it's this Saturday.
Yeah.
Even though you said it, it will be on the Saturday after
Yeah.
we
And
uploaded this.
I have seen some walkthroughs on the game, and it looks like they have fixed the fogs now, so they have like hats and all that, so they kinda look a little bit different, and I'm happy over that because it really makes no sense. If they all look the same, I mean, it's just by like they was a little bit
Where did they
lazy
get
with
the
the
hats
game.
from?
Hats, with hats I mean like just because they're outside they need to be warm, you know.
Okay, we'll say that.
And here's one of the smaller missions where I think his name was Sexeth or something. He has put a cop in an electric chair and threats with like killing him with it if Batman gets close by some reason. And so you have to like walk stealth behind him so he not sees you. And I couldn't really press F here by some reason, but it's just because I needed a hint first.
That's weird.
There I got it, detective mode. And it's like X-ray or something, because you can
It's still
see
a gargle jumping. I never
Yeah.
played. I never like seen the movie, but I guess there's a lot of it.
Yeah, and one thing I also found kind of boring is that he grapples the same thing over and over again, but they have fixed that in Arkham City. I saw too. And
So
here's
the Arkham
something-
City is the Arkham City about the same story about this like this game?
No, it's in Arkham City. Like criminal Hugo Strange has taken over the darker place of Arkham, and
So what is Arkham?
Arkham is like the darkest. It's like the undercity of Gotham City.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I think it was that, at least, if I remember. And here's a gas leak, and I by accident walked aside him, I think it was. Yeah, there he was. I didn't notice him until he was there. Did you want to say something?
No.
Okay. And here's the swoosh. No.
Boom.
I like how they are coming explosion everywhere and Batman is just not reacting to it at all. That's kind of badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't got any feelings.
What?
Well, he doesn't, obviously.
He doesn't kill criminals.
He doesn't?
Nope. He has many chances to kill Joker in this game, but he just can't do it because he's a nice person and he just wants to get them in jail, you know. As you
Sounds
see
a
here.
bit weird.
He
if
helps
he's trying...
he helps the criminal who was right there, and then just knocks him out because he doesn't want him to wake up.
That is weird. Infrared?
That is the X-ray vision. It shows like where the cables are, so you can track where the like panel to this toxin goes, and like throw a batarang to it and destroy it.
Oh, detective mode.
Yeah, it's called detective mode by some reason. I didn't
Yeah,
really like the name, but
it makes more sense.
I'd call it X-ray or something.
It makes more sense because detective mode is like what you can find.
Yeah.
That
And
looks
here's
weird.
one of the bosses is not really in the Batman storyline or some important guy. It's just some
He looks
mutated
like a
fuck.
charge in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, he actually does now when you're saying it. And he like throws guards at you. This was a lame boss actually because just because everything went so slow when I was recording, I just didn't get the action to actually beat him. As you see here, and he just walks into the electric door there. I just can get a chance to beat him up. Yeah.
Triple.
And more bosses are... The bosses are like Joker, Harley Quinn, the Joker's female assistant, Killer Orc, of course. Like, what am I saying? Killer Orc, Killer Croc. I spelled that wrong. And Poison Ivy, and Bane. And
Who are these people?
Poison Ivy is like... You maybe seen the movie where
No.
with the female doctor who becomes
I've only seen
like
one movie.
She becomes one with plants, and Bane is like her assistant. He's drugged and all that, and he's Spanish and stuff. You have to see the movies to understand, I think.
Oh.
And there's the Joker again, and as you see here, Batman gets a chance to throw batarang and end all this. But he knows that if he throws a batarang, the Joker will die, and Batman doesn't really kill people, as you see.
Why?
I don't know. He's a nice guy, actually. And
Maybe.
This whole storyline was based on...
He seems stupid because he's like saving a whole world, but no, he's too nice for that.
Yeah, and Arkham Asylum, the game, was based on a comic book written by Paul Dini, but that's not really important. And it seems like we are going to end this podcast now.
Was a great fun. Actually, if we got any games that we should do, check into go and comment in the comment section. I think it's below. Maybe I modified your YouTube.
Under. Yeah,
it's the same.
Comment, rate, subscribe. I don't really care about. Please subscribe because then I do care about. I make no sense.
We like your likes.
Yeah, we like your likes.
So
Uh.
if you like this video, please click the like. That's not so hard if you got like a advertisement.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this now.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.